Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I have another build to share with y'all. It is a Strand Warlock build. It has to do with the Broodweaver subclass, and it's really good for doing tons of continuous damage to targets. There's tons of like threadling damage with the unraveling, and obviously also suspending them because it's really good to just kind of have them sit there and not shoot at you because dude they freaking hurt, bro. Dude, like, I feel like you can get melted so easily in Legend. It's just crazy. But yeah, let's get to the build. So here we have all the basic stuff. Healing Rift, Burst Glide. But here, this needle, right? So this needle, when you hit a target, it will unravel them basically. That's what unravel. They will take. If you do more unraveling damage to them, it will see out an unravel target that will go to a nearby enemy and damage them. But also when you defeat that unraveled target, it will create a tangle, which will go into what more into the build. And for the grenade here, we have the threadling grenade, which is also basically really important. But so for the first aspect here for the build, we have Weaver's Call, right? So when you crash your rift, you create 3 threadlings, and you deploy any threadling that you have perched, which is really nice and really good for just doing really instant damage. And just, if you like need to wipe a little horde that's right in front of you, then just pop your rift, and obviously you'll stay healing, and then you'll throw your threadlings that would do tons of really good damage. And so the next aspect here that we have is the Wanderer, right? So the Wanderer has to do with tangles, and this is why it pairs good with the melee, because when you defeat an route target, you create a tangle, which so when you throw right with the tangles is tangles you throw attach targets and detonate the spinning burst, right? Which means that when you throw it at a target, it will cause them to spin, stay there, and stay up, so they can't move or nothing, right? And so, destroying a tangle creates a spinning burst after a short delay. Yeah, which I just said. But also, threadling final blows create a tangle, so it's another way of creating tangles. So that's why this grenade is really good for this too. Not just for tangles, but also for just damage. Just really good for damage. And so we have those two, right? So the fragments we have paired with that is first we have the thread generation, so we can keep just getting constant grenades, So you can just constantly keep throwing grenades and doing just tons of damage. So we pair that, right, with it was this one, Thread of Evolution. So threadlings travel farther and deal additional damage. So that just makes our grenades stronger, and we will constantly get that grenade by just dealing damage. I don't know if it's just any damage. I think it's just any damage. I don't think it matters what kind of damage it is. Just any damage. So we'll get a grenade. I mean, you lose discipline, but it doesn't really matter if you're just constantly getting grenade energy. So yeah, we pair those together, and then we also have here Thread of Rebirth. So our strand weapon final blows have a chance to create a threadling, which pairs with our weapons that we have. And this week is also a machine gun buff modifier, so machine guns do more damage, so pairs well with our why can't I think of a strand machine gun? I can't think of the name, but and then the last fragment we have here is Thread of Fury. Damaging targets with the tingle grants melee energy, which are basically always damaging targets with tingles, because when we defeat a rival target, we always get a tangle, or if we defeat a target with the threadling will create a tangle. So there's tons of ways we create tangles. So this is really nice, just get our melee back, so we can keep unraveling targets, more tangles from that too. But there is a cooldown on how many tangles you can create, which kind of sucks. But I mean, you're still constantly producing tangles and stuff that help us keep the enemies there, and just kind of like also like yes, queuing still, so we can do precision damage if we want to, if we need to, and stuff to defeat those more high health targets. So we paired all that right with let's do the guns next. Yeah. So we have the Quicksilver Storm here. So because this is also when you have the catalyst, it creates it turns it into a strand weapon, but also because final blows of the grenades from this weapon create tangles. So it's another way to create tangles if we don't have a grenade or a melee buff, but usually we'll always have one of each. If not the grenade, because you can just do damage and get a grenade back. But yeah, the grenade chaser, when you land multiple rockets, you will create a grenade, which is a total of 3. You can get a total of 3, which actually do really good damage. I was thinking we were like around 40, around 40 through 50. We were still doing pretty good damage with grenades. Like you could also use it as damage. They're not bad. They're actually really good. I was really surprised to see how much damage they actually did. But yeah, this also pairs really well with our what's it called, the fragment, right? Yeah, which is the strand weapon final blows coverage transcript threadling. So we defeat enemies with threadling. You know, with threadling with the strand weapon, we get a chance to create a threadling. And it's actually really good at dealing like pretty good damage because as you shoot, you're shooting rockets like every so often with it. So you know you're doing extra damage, which is actually really nice. I actually was surprised how good that did. And then we paired it with his forbearance. Because this specific role that I have has demolitionist, was kill with his weapon, grenade, generate grenade energy, so some more grenade energy, and then activating my grenade reloads this weapon. So I can shoot it, throw a grenade, then shoot it again, and then get just more energy back. And because I'm dealing damage and defeating targets, I get just tons of grenade energy back. And then the wellspring here, so kill with this weapon, generate ability energy. Energy is divided between your uncharged abilities, so anything that's not fully ready yet, you know, just get easy ability energy. So this is really good for just abilities and stuff. So that's why I really like this role. I was trying to get a shiny one. I'm still working on it. Right now it's double drop, so hopefully I can get one before that runs out. But yeah, now for the machine gun here we have the circular logic. This build is decent. I mean not build this role is decent. I was trying to get a different one, but like golden tricorn with like I think I was trying to get golden tricorn with I forgot what some it was, but yeah, on this one we have Feeding Frenzy and Target Lock. With Target Lock is pretty good for just like mowing down any high health targets because yeah, obviously you deal more damage the longer you shoot the target, so it's just really nice. And then also it's a strain weapon, so it pairs well with our fragment. And then for the artifact here, we don't really need much. It's just these two, which is picking up order power, grants strand weapons, unraveling rounds, which provides us with yeah, when you have unraveling rounds, you able to pierce barrier champions, which is really good because I feel like no one in Onslaught has like barrier piercing weapons or like any type of a fragment, so it's really nice to have that extra thing. And also so we pair that right, so it's really easy to get overpowered too. So yeah. And the next one is damage unraveling targets with a weapon occasionally spawns a threadling. So as we're throwing our melee around, you know, hitting enemies with their melee, and then having that spread to other enemies, it's just constantly creating threadlings. You know, it's just in order to do like just tons of damage, like tons of continuous damage. Is really nice. And then I think that's really it. I have here this one because I'm using the LMG. I don't think this works on the AR, but as long as it has it on the LMG or the machine gun, it's just fun. Other than that, you don't really need anything else. I mean, I don't know if there's anything else you really could pick up for strand here. I mean, there just is, but I don't really use that. So then here, obviously, we have probably this if with the AR, so the auto rifle, so I can just stun overload champions. Other than that, yeah. So for the mods here, I have um, I get more super energy on grenade kills because I'm just constantly having my grenade, so it's really good. Just keep getting my super. So super is basically, I use my super in a way just to clear ads. You know, if there's tons of ads right there, just throw it down. You know, because my super isn't really good for generating orbs. It really isn't. Like I tried, like throw it in a crowd and get multiple orbs, but the most I got was like 2, maybe 4 orbs. But I could add this for my teammates, but I'd rather have this so I can just keep getting more energy, or grenade, more supers, and just constantly having it up and then being able to clear out ads. Because a super is really just for like kind of keeping a lane in bay. Because like let's say like you have demolitionist up or something, you could use it for the demolitionist, or you could go throw it at the lane that has the ads coming in from. You know, it's just very versatile. And then we have this rapid strand weapon final blows create orbs of power, which you know we're always using the AR, always using the LMG, because I like to switch them back and forth because the one perk I have here on my boots that I'll get to in a bit. But yeah, right here, so I have constant damage with the grenade, reduces melee cooldown. I have 2 of those, so because I'm always dealing damage with my grenades, so like I was like it'd be good to get more melee back and have it unravel targets, and from there, you know, do that whole thing. And then we have here melee kickstart to get my melee, another way to get my melee back. And then here we just have the charged up 2 of them. Nothing else I can put here with that, but yeah, so right here is what I really like about this one. So we have these 2 that all ability cooldowns, but this harmonic holster, right? So it gradually reloads your still training weapons over time, so which is really good. So let's say you're shooting your AR and you have to reload it, but you don't want to take that time to reload it and just kind of let the ads get closer. So you'll do is just switch over to the LMG, right? And so you'll just use the LMG, mow down the enemies with this, and then when it runs out of ammo, pull this back up, and this is basically already like halfway to like almost fully reloaded. So you start shooting with this again, and then while you're using this weapon, it reloads this weapon. So it's just constant back and forth with these 2, which is just so really nice thing. But yeah, so obviously yeah, for the the exotic perk on these legs, is just destroying a tangle spawns a threadling. Your threadlings unravel targets as a damage. So paired with the unraveling, right? So destroying a tangle spawns a threadling. So as we're throwing our tangles or destroying them, shooting them off, it'll spawn more threadlings that deal tons of damage with our fragment, as well as they damage targets, they will unravel them, which cause them to be unraveled, and which create more tangles so I can destroy. It's just a big whole thing, which is just goes really well with each other, and they will take additional damage obviously when they're unraveled. And then here for the bond, I just have more grenade melee, and then all ability. A little bit of everything here, just in case, because you're using your class ability mostly for aggressively, because you want to use those threadlings. You want those threadlings to go and hit those enemies when you pop your rift. So I could probably switch this one out to this. I probably will do that. I'll have 2 of the all ability cooldowns, and then have this one as a melee, because you're using your rift pretty aggressively, and I'll show you here in the highlights. But yeah, it's basically the build. It's just really good at doing just tons of damage, just having it spread, because when you unravel, you do damage to them, it unravels more and just spreads, and it's kind of like just really nice, really good at doing tons of damage and keeping enemies away. But yeah, I'll show you here some highlights of the run that I'm gonna do with this build, and then yeah, I'll let you watch it and let me know what y'all think. I'll go from the back over here. Hit him from the back, I mean, oh shit, hold on. Let's spawn some threadlings. Pull out the LMG. While that we're using this, my AR is reloading. Oh shit, ram. Oh shit. The fucking captain over there. Shoot that threadling. Suspend everybody here. Take him out. Oh shit. Let me see if I can proc that one too. Oh no, I think teammate procced it. This side. Yep. Bop. Bop. Oh shit. No! I missed it. Oh no, we're fine. Oh, it's just spreading. Angle to spawn. And that will start. More threadlings. Have a spread. Alright, keep on my rift. Get some healing going. Alright, come out. The fucking tangle up here. How long did they last for? Bro, I thought they disappeared after like 10 seconds or something, dude. Threadlings. Titan. Anything else? What the fuck? I'm invisible. Gotta blow him up with that. Oh shit, I threw a fucking I threw the wrong thing. Oops. I thought it was a tangle, bruh. He's out of here. That shit's still going, dude. Super's so good, bro. Just for like killing ads and stuff. I love it. It's so fun. Such a fun build. Dude, they haven't come in the middle yet. I'm surprised, actually. Probably the hardest one to defend right here. Only hardest one to defend. Pop this. Spreading grenades. I don't even. Let's fucking go, baby. That shit was easy. Damn, we ran through that. That was actually easy, bro. Get all this stuff. Damn. Dude, that was actually so easy, bro. Yeah, this build actually made it so easy. But yeah, that's the build. It's actually really good, you know. It just worked really well, especially with like another strand super. You know, like it just. I feel like we always had ads under control, you know. If it wasn't like if my abilities were down, you know, they were probably up. But like, you know, like that's why you have your teammates too. It pairs well with at least a tether. Tether's just so good at everything. It's just really nice. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid, and I'll see y'all in the next one.